backpack. Now this has definitely made my Christmas holidays. Couldn't have come at a better time. So, this is what I got. It's the OM-D E-M1X. And it's a micro four third camera from Olympus. The body here is a crop factor of 2. So basically that means that their long telephoto here of 300mm f4 on the crop factor is 2, so that makes it a 600mm kind of equivalent. Not exactly the same, but and it is tiny. I mean, it is small and it is light. It is lighter and slightly smaller than my Canon 100-400. It is amazing. Fortunately, the light is just gone. It's going to get dark outside, so I won't be able to go out and shoot today. But I wanted to show you guys, this is what I've been excited about for a while. And here's the other lens. There's a 40-150 f2.8. And I'll probably be trying out the little converter here as well, 1.4. So I'll be taking this equipment out over the next couple of weeks. I'll be making a few videos and I'll be taking it out to do wildlife photography. Is there anything that you want to know about this system for wildlife photography? So anything that you're kind of curious about, and especially if you're coming from the same background as me, shooting with the Canon crop sensor, what are the differences to going over to a micro four third camera. So I'll be having this here for 2 weeks. I want to try and get out as much as I can to shoot. Over the next couple of days, I'll probably just try and familiarize myself with it. I've heard that the menu system is quite deep, so there's a lot to get into there. Setting off the personal kind of buttons. There's a lot of buttons down the back here, and apparently it's very customizable. So I think just in the evenings and the mornings when it's dark, that's when I'm just going to be doing research online, trying to set this up as best I can. Hopefully it's not going to be too complicated. So one of the videos that I have in mind already is going out back up to photograph red kites in flight. I really want to see how this performs in that kind of setup and capturing birds in flight. So obviously I'll be using all these lenses. The things that I can get close, I'll probably be using this lens. A 150, which would be 300mm f2.8. I think this is a crop sensor. It's important to know that the f2.8 doesn't give you as shallow depth of field. So this here I think that's one of the main concerns that I have, and a lot of people have, which I think is the one maybe drawback to, even though it's so light, is that even though this is kind of equivalent to 600 on a full frame camera at f4, it doesn't mean that you're going to get the same shallow depth of field as f4 on a 600mm with a full frame camera. Just because it's basically f4 at 300mm, and the camera just crops it at that. So that's one of the particular things that I'm going to be looking out for and thinking about, because I love all this gear. Came in a small bag. It doesn't weigh much whatsoever. I could perfectly take this in as hand luggage on a flight. So that's what really drew me to this system, and that's what made me apply to see if I could get this for a couple of weeks. If you're new to this channel, my name is Espen, and the channel is all about wildlife photography. So if you guys have any questions about this gear, the micro four third camera, the E-M1X, and the lenses, I'll be using it for wildlife photography over the next couple of weeks. So any questions you have about it, anything you want to know, anything you want me to try out with this camera and gear, let me know in the comments below. Have a happy Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.